Good morning, students. This is Arindam Bag here. Now, in my previous class, we have discussed about Tom Jones. Now, today we will be dealing with the characters. Okay, so I will give you some idea about the characters and how they're connected to each other. So that will be explained to you. So you might be wondering what I am doing inside the car, because it's the best place to record anything because it's completely soundproof. So that's why I'm in my car. So anyway, let's come back to the point and let us see that what are the characters. So in the screen you can see there's the character map. So in the middle we have our protagonist, our hero. We have here boy hero, this one, Tom Sawyer. Now we can see the lines here. They are connected, from the left hand side. From this side I will try to describe how they are connected and why they are connected to Tom Sawyer. Okay, so what we have here, we have the character of Aunt Polly. So Tom's aunt and legal guardian. So that's why he is connected. And we have Sid, Tom's younger brother, and not a good relation, I must say. But still, he is brother. Then you have Mary, Tom's cousins, bribes to be good with Tom. And then we have Amy Lawrence, um, Tom's old girlfriend. He is not just a boy, rather a very romantic boy who had his relationship with some girls, and Amy Lawrence is one of them. And then we have Alfred Temple, a new boy in town, and Tom beats him up. And Alfred Temple is like a competitor to Tom Sawyer. You can see that we have a character over here, Becky Thatcher. She is the darling, of Tom. So Becky Thatcher and Alfred Temple. Alfred Temple pretends to like Becky Thatcher, and no wonder that Tom Sawyer had a hard time to handle a character like him. So Becky Thatcher, she is also a new girl in the town whom Tom likes, and eventually at the end of the story we will find they create a relationship. Initially the relationship, when it started, it was shattered. They were having rough times, so they were separated initially due to the information that Amy Lawrence uh, is one of the girlfriend of Tom Sawyer, and Becky Thatcher realizes that she is not the only, or she is not the first girlfriend of Tom Sawyer. The information was disturbing for Becky Thatcher, and she left Tom Sawyer. So anyway, later on they make it up, and Tom Sawyer and Becky had a romantic relationship. Then the character we have here, Judge Thatcher. Judge Thatcher is the judge. You can see from the name itself, he is the father of Becky Thatcher. So we got the characters on the left hand side. We got the characters from the left hand side, and we tried to understand. I tried to explain how they're connected to Tom Sawyer. Now we'll be moving to the right hand side. In the right hand side we have some names, like on the top you can see Widow Douglas, this character, and she's one of the wealthiest person in the town, the very town where she was living, where Tom Sawyer was living, and becomes finally the guardian of Huck Finn. Who is Huck Finn? Huck Finn, I mentioned earlier that Tom Sawyer is not the only novel. There is a sequel of this particular novel, that is Huckleberry Finn, The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. That will be the sequel of this very novel. So we have the name of Joe Harper. Joe Harper is one of the closest friend of Tom Sawyer. And we have then Huck Finn. Huck Finn is one of the closest ally, or rather I must say companion partners in crime. And Then we have this Welshman, the Welshman. I need to explain this one also. Uh, Welshman was that person who saves Widow Douglas, and he welcomed him, welcomed into home. Huck Finn. Huck Finn was welcomed by him. Huck Finn was a vagrant boy. He's an orphan, and he don't have anyone, relative or anyone else. He used to roam around. He's a free bird, not going to any school or any institutes for any sort of education or things like that. So, son of town drunk outcast, Huck Finn is like that. He's been described in this way. Now we have this Injun Joe. Injun Joe is the villain of this novel. He is the main villain. So he is after Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer. Why they are after him? Why he was after Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer? That will be explained to you when I explain the chapters. You have around 36 chapters. You can see the list over here. The list is pretty much long over here. 35 chapters you need to go through before you completely understand the story. But before you do that, you need to realize, or you need to understand the characters first. So we have the character of Injun Joe. He's the main villain, and he is involved in several crimes, including killing Dr. Robinson. The name of Dr. Robinson is just below Injun Joe. You can see that. He was a young doctor, and he was killed in a graveyard, and which Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer was an eyewitness. They saw what happened actually. And Mark Potter is another harmless drunk. He's also a kind of antisocial, but antisocial, but not that kind of villain. The level of villainy in him is a bit low. He is quite simple, I must say. So he was a companion to Injun Joe, and Injun Joe put the blame of killing Dr. Robinson on Mark Potter's head. So it was like that. Mark Potter was framed by Injun Joe. So Mark Potter was saved by Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn, both of them, at the final moment when he was supposed to be executed. At that time, they appeared and pleaded that he is not the person who should be accused of killing Dr. Robinson. And one more thing I must say, that he is a drunk, and that's why he don't remember whether he is responsible for the murder or not. He was accused and framed by Injun Joe. So that will be all. We have some other characters also, other adults in the town who were not directly connected to Tom Sawyer. We have this Mr. Dobbins, schoolmaster. Other characters are like Mr. Walters, Sunday school superintendent. Sunday school is a religious school. Christians, they have their own system so that children may recite lines from their holy book Bible, and those things are known as Sunday school, where you know Tom Sawyer had to go, and other boys also, other children used to visit Sunday school. And then you have this Reverend Mr. Sparge, pastor of village church. So these are the important characters of Tom Sawyer. Uh, Now I hope everything is clear to you, how they're connected with each other, how the plot is designed. You will get a good idea out of it. You see that in this particular novel, Tom Sawyer is in the middle, in Huckleberry Finn. Huck Finn will be in the middle, and everything, whatever is happening inside this plot, inside this story, it will be around the character Tom Sawyer itself. So I hope you understand the map properly, and this is a good visuals. I guess I collected it from Cliff Notes. I'm using this website for explaining things to you. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you for watching this video. um, Please like, share and subscribe my channel. I need to I am curious to know what's wrong with you people. When I check the analysis, I find that 50% are my in the viewers section, 50% are my subscriber, 50% are not. I wonder why you are not subscribing. I hope you subscribe. Thank you for watching this. Please like, share, and subscribe my channel and help my channel to grow. Goodbye.